Hello everybody and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. And the Sharks have kept their hopes of a potential final in the Rainbow Cup alive with a 33-21 point victory over the Lions. A very good performance from a second string Shark side and a very different sort of Sharks approach. Makazole Mapimpi, by the way, back with the Sharks, and he looked terrific tonight. Really did look a whole different player. Despite the Sharks being quite rotated, missing the Kanya Sia Khaleesi, Kerwin Bosch, Spoon Corsi, Sikaboze Noche, Fezan Barter, Thomas Toy and Oxen Chase started on the bench. Sorry, actually Thomas Toy ended up starting. No Apelele Fassi, and yet they still managed to get a bonus point victory against the Lions. An incredible performance from the Sharks. A poor performance from the Lions, really, to be perfectly honest. And I think, as a Lions fan, I'm pretty frustrated because I thought that when you looked at that Sharks side, I thought that was a side that we could go after. And the Lions would try and go get a second victory. But this weren't really at the office today, and frustrating because, as I said, it definitely was a game we could have tried at target. Before we break the game down itself and sort of go through what could have been better and what were the issues, please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. In terms of the game itself, the Lions started like a house on fire. They went over in the 11th minute through Andre Warner, who was very quick and very aware, took a quick tap after about 7 or 8 penalties. The Lions trying with the maul didn't really work for them. He jumped on a quick tap and went over in the 11th minute, which Jordan Hendricks, who I thought was again very good today, managed to convert. Kieran van Vuuren then went over with a driving maul, his first of two tries. He went over as well in the 32nd minute. 2 big tries from him there. And that was really it, that put the Sharks well in control. That second try especially, suddenly had a 12-7 lead. And then Pepsi Buthelezi went over in the 39th minute. A very good individual effort there. Jaden Hendricks managing the game very well. Nice offload from him to Pepsi Buthelezi. And the Sharks opened up a 19-7 lead against the Lions. And it looked like it was going to be that way until half-time. But thanks to, Jordan Hendricks kicked the ball into touch, which actually turned out to be quite a good move from the Lions because it ended up being a scrum on the halfway line. The Lions won a penalty from the scrum, kicked to the corner, and they eventually went over through Len Massey, and Jordan Hendricks converted it. So it was 14-19 at half-time. The game's still a little bit in the balance. But after half-time, 48-minute, Makazole Mapimpi, something out of nothing, a poor ball to the outside. He looked up, he squared it after McLaren up, and then he went outside him, outside Similani, outside Len Massey, straight over. And that was a bit of a sort of the first nail in the coffin. Monier converting it to make it 26-14. An uphill battle then for the Lions. But they struck back about 8 minutes later through PJ Puerta, a rolling more there. And Jordan Hendricks converted to make it 21 points to 26. And the Lions looked like they were going to try and be able to get back into the game, but couldn't really get possession, couldn't really get territory. And then a bit of individual brilliance from Boeta Chamberlain, who kicked the ball over at the top, a little bit of a chip when he came on, and the bounce of the rugby ball completely took out Len Massey, who looked prepared to jump on it. It bounced straight into the hands of Boeta Chamberlain. He went to Anthony Folmink, and that was that, and it ended 21 points to 13. If we look at the stats, though, it tells a very similar story. 59% possession for the Sharks, 41% for the Lions, 59%, 41% territory as well. 5 tries to 3. But the Sharks ran 613 meters, and I think that for me is the biggest statistic because this is a team which largely kicks and largely doesn't like to run with the ball. Today they were full of running. They ran 613 meters. The line-out for me was the biggest Achilles heel for the Lions. They lost 9. They only won 9 out of 13 on their line-out, 69% line-out success rate compared to the 100% success rate for the set pieces for both line-outs and scrums for the Sharks. In terms of my man of the match, I think Makazole Mapimpi looked very good once again. He made 73 meters, 12 defenders beaten, 4 clean breaks, 2 offloads, 6 tackles made, 2 turnovers, 1. What a performance from the Bok wing. He showed what all the hype's all about. He's become such a complete player. Other than that, I thought Werner Kok was very good at outside center. A rare occasion for him, but I thought he looked much better at outside center than at inside. Jordan Henderson for the Lions looked very good. But it wasn't the game. This wasn't a good day in the office for the Lions. In terms of the Rainbow Cup table, though, the Sharks will now face the Bulls next week at home, and if they win with a bonus point victory, and the Bulls don't get a bonus point out of it, the Sharks actually get into the Rainbow Cup final. So how's that for something to play for? It'll all go down to the last weekend. We're going to go live for the Springbok announcement very shortly, so we're going to have to wrap it up and keep it quite short today. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. My name is Steven, and I'll chat to you soon.